Yo, what's good, peeps? If you're like me, you've probably got a drawer full of Switch accessories and a big question in your mind right now: can I use all this stuff with my Nintendo Switch 2? Well, the answer is yes, but also no. Nintendo recently released the official compatibility list, and while there's good news for controller fans, there are some definite no-go items you should know about before you start plugging things in or pre-ordering extras you may not need. So let's break it down exactly what works and what doesn't with your brand new Nintendo Switch 2. Let's start with the wins, the stuff that will work with the Switch 2. First up, we've got the Joy-Con Original. Yes, your OG Joy-Cons will pair wirelessly with the Switch 2, but they won't snap onto the console anymore, so it's wirelessly play only. Next, we've got the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which is actually fully compatible. You can pair it wirelessly and charge it through the new dock, obviously using the USB cable. Next, we've got the classic controllers such as the NES, SNES, N64 and Genesis, and you will be pleased to know that this is compatible. If you've got those Nintendo Switch online exclusive retro controllers, they will work with compatible games via wireless pairing, and you can even charge them using the Switch 2 dock. As I mentioned earlier, you will need to obviously charge them using the cable. Next up, we've got the GameCube controller adapter, and to keep it real with you guys, this one actually surprised me that it is actually fully compatible. You can plug the adapter into the dock via USB and smash your way through whatever fighters come to Switch 2. So if your setup is mostly wireless and controller heavy, you're pretty much in great shape. Okay, here comes the heartbreak. Let's look at what doesn't work. So the Switch 1 dock is not compatible at all. Different output, different tech. The Switch 2 can do 4K at 120 frames per second. The old dock just can't keep up. Next, we've got the Switch 1 AC adapter. Now, technically, it can charge the handheld directly, but it can't power TV mode, and you'll need the new adapter for that. Next, we've got the standard HDMI cable, which apparently isn't compatible. Nintendo say the old HDMI cable doesn't meet the standard of Switch 2. Translation, it won't handle high-res output. Next, we've got the standard micro SD cards. Sorry for all of the collectors out there. I've actually got a few that I haven't even opened. I think there is a 256 gig one lying around the house somewhere, so I'm a bit disappointed with this one, and it's worth pointing out that Switch 2 uses micro SD Express only. They're faster, more advanced, and yes, more expensive. And the big one, most accessory grips and straps, such as the old Joy-Con accessories like the Joy-Con wheel, the Joy-Con charging grip, the Joy-Con AA battery pack, the Joy-Con leg strap, and not forgetting the Ring-Con, are not compatible with Joy-Con 2. The new magnetic style controllers doesn't allow any of those things to be compatible, but they do still work with the old Joy-Cons paired wirelessly. So if you are playing something like Ring Fit or Switch Sports, use the old Joy-Cons and you're pretty much good to go there. What's the deal with the third-party gear? Well, Nintendo's list only kind of covers official accessories, so what about the brands like 8BitDo and Power 8, and not forgetting PDP? To be honest, I personally don't know yet. Nintendo hasn't officially confirmed third-party compatibility, but expect updates definitely closer to launch. Historically, Bluetooth controllers and USB docks from brands like 8BitDo usually do end up working after a firmware update, but proceed with caution until it's officially supported. So I would definitely say hold off buying any of those controllers until we do know officially that Nintendo will support them. Next, let's look at some Nintendo Switch 2 accessories you might want. Just in case you're going shopping, here's what Nintendo's releasing day one. So the Joy-Con 2, which is the 2-pack controller, currently comes in at $90. Then you've got the Joy-Con 2 grip, which is currently listed at $35. And the Joy-Con 2 racing wheel is currently listing at $20. The Switch 2 Pro controller is currently listed at $80, and the camera, or the Switch 2 camera I should say, which allows you to support the game chat, is currently listed at $50, and the Switch 2 dock is coming in at $110. The all-in-one carry case is currently listed at $80, and the Nintendo micro SD Express cards are to be confirmed in terms of the pricing, but one thing to point out, they are really fast. Also included is the GameCube wireless controller, where you will only be able to access that as a subscriber, so you will need a Nintendo Switch Online membership in order to purchase the GameCube wireless controller. All in all, I will say that Nintendo's doing a pretty decent job at supporting your old gear, but with a new power standard, the upgraded tech, and totally redesigned Joy-Con 2, some accessories are just stuck in the past. Now, if you are playing wirelessly, you are mostly fine, but if you're clinging to legacy grips and docks, it definitely is time to upgrade. My advice though would be hold off on buying any extras until you're sure they're Switch 2 compatible, and watch out for bundles that already include key accessories. Anyway peeps, did you have a mounting of Switch 1 gear you're hoping to reuse, or are you planning to go full fresh with all new accessories? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, don't forget to hit the like button. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel before, and until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out peeps.